Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I am James Wang.
And together we are
Rock hard.
And we just got back from watching Mandalorian and Grogu and another piece of shit we'll talk a little bit about. But first off, what are we here for? Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yes, sir.
What'd you think, man?
Overall, I absolutely love this movie a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into spoilers because this movie just came out, or it's coming out tomorrow actually. So we got the early showing. And yeah, I think this movie definitely is a little similar to the show, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing though. I think because like for me personally, like this leading up to Mandalorian and the Grogu, we had to binge watch almost every fucking episode of The Mandalorian, seasons 1, 2, and 3, leading up to this movie. And I instantly like fell in love with the show, and I instantly fell in love with Mando and Grogu and all that shit. And this movie definitely like a next chapter that it's probably like it's up there in terms of my favorite chapters of this whole like Mandalorian and Grogu like saga that they have got going on. This little chapter that we got in this movie is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. I think you have to do your homework.
A little bit, yes.
Okay, I like the movie. I think it's a great movie. But I don't think you should expect Jedis and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's the Mando show. It is taken from the Mando show, and it's putting it on the big screen. So we finally get a proper, you know, there's a lot more. Grogu has a lot to do. Mandalorian, don't expect Pedro to be, you know, showing his face too much.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, yeah, it is. Like, I've heard that it's, you know, it's just the show. It's just another long episode. That's all it is. It's just one big episode. Kinda, in a way.
It kinda
but
is.
to me, it's a callback to, like, just good old-fashioned adventure films like Indiana Jones or
Indiana
something
Jones.
like that. Like, just jump in and go, man. Just go for the ride. And don't expect, like, anything to be connected too much to anything else on the outside, which I kind of like.
Yeah,
And just,
that's...
you can just have these little adventures with Mando and Grogu and all the little homies that he has throughout the galaxy. And you can kind of just, I mean, there's always like old school Star Wars sprinkled in throughout here, but
Oh, the whole universe, like they travel to different worlds and shit, and yeah, there's like no lacking in like the creativity or like the amount of shit you see from like the Star Wars universe. It's insane. Like the fucking CGI alone is like, it's you. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not a bad thing for people, or it depends how you look at it. Some people could see it as a bad thing if you say, oh, it looks the same as like the TV show, or if you can tell by the TV show that it looks fucking good quality. This is the same thing. But to see on a bigger screen is actually an experience. The bass was good, the sound was good, the music was good, everything was fucking bumping in this movie.
yeah, I had a great time. I thought it was just what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I would recommend it highly.
I would highly recommend it.
I'm not like, I don't go thinking that it's going to be, you know, Return of the Jedi or anything, but as long as you're comfortable with it being its own thing, like being a Mando show, I think it's just a bigger version of that. And I think it's great on the big screen. And I think it looked great. It sounded great. Yeah, like I said, I do think you need to do some homework though. I don't think they patched that up very well. Like if you're just going into this and this is the first thing you've ever seen with Mandalorian and Grogu, you're not gonna know why are they together and why does he have armor, like all this kind of stuff. What does all this mean?
And why can't he fucking move shit or whatever? You know, like
they drop little things in there, like, you know, saying, yeah, like whatever, the huts are involved in here, and they're just like, Mandalorian armor, like priceless. I can get this on the black market or whatever. I can sell this on the black market for a lot of fucking money and stuff. So they drop little things in there, like, I guess, so you can get caught up to speed, but it's not near as much as the info that you're going to get if you just watch the past seasons of the show.
Which, I mean, it's probably worth it to see all those episodes before seeing this, or you can just go. I would say if you do go into this blind, it may cause you to want to go back and watch the show, probably, depending who you are.
Yeah, I'm happy we watched it again.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because I gave up on the third season. I didn't even watch it until recently. I watched the first two a while back, and then recently going through it with him, we went through it all and finally saw the third season. And even in there, like, I heard that season was just shit. And there was like 2 episodes that kind of sucked, but
a little bit, but
the rest of it was fine, man. It was great. Whatever. I don't want to make a rant about
a rant about Mandalorian season 3.
But I'm just saying, if you're into the Mandalorian, you're gonna like the movie.
It is.
You like little Grogu doing stuff and the little Mexican homies.
And it's not like it was just a straight fucking like slop of a film. Like there's like no arcs or there's nothing in there. Like there is beats to like a typical like a action adventure movie. You know, it's like it hits that shit. And there are some emotional parts. There are some very tense parts. There are some very good action parts. Jesus Christ. Like or at least for me, this just seeing fucking Mando kick ass is obviously one of the highlights from this movie alone, and also Grogu just being fucking cute as shit.
Super cute.
Just
and
him.
He's getting older.
He's getting older and he's getting stronger.
Starting to show that he's learned a thing or two.
Oh my god, yes. He definitely. I'm saying like this is definitely like a next chapter in their little journey, and I'm just excited to see what else they have fucking planned. And that's what I like about this too. Like it has nothing connected to the fucking Skywalker shit. Nothing with anything of that shit. And this is its own separate little thing that they're trying to do, and I think they should just keep this going. Like like we have the Skywalker shit, we have all of that stuff to enjoy, but wouldn't you like to see more of like this world that it has to offer and the different stories? And I feel like this movie and the show has definitely succeeded in doing that.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah,
the movie itself though is fucking sick.
The movie itself is badass.
Just go have a good time with it. And we did not have a good time with our other movie, Passenger. Passenger sucks ass. Don't watch that piece of shit. It is the most generic fucking horror movie I've ever seen in my life. I don't even think they tried. It was one of those that where like I felt robbed. I felt like they stole my fucking money because like you put this out, you showed a really sweet clip in theaters, which is by the way the best clip of the whole fucking movie.
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
right in the beginning, and that was the tensest part of the whole thing. That was the scariest part. Characters are generic as shit. Even the big scary guy, I don't know, it's like a vampire creature guy, demon. I don't know. They never really explained. They kind of explained, but that's even like half-assed. It's really stupid. And to me, it looked like they kind of wanted to make a Jeepers Creepers, but they didn't want to touch Jeepers Creepers, so they just made it like a really weak Jeepers Creepers in a way. It's where a couple's getting followed, getting tracked by something, just with different story, and then like the townsfolk or whatever know of it, and they all know that, and you better get out of here, and all that same typical shit. You know what I mean? I want to spoil it, but if you are interested,
no, I mean, yeah, if you're interested, go see it. But for me personally, like it definitely, I wasn't scared at all. Any of the jump scares, like they were like very like you were like you knew they were gonna happen just because of the way that it was. Not saying it's anything wrong with that, but I just wasn't really that scared when it comes to the jump scares. And even then, our theater too was like. It wasn't that fucking loud when it comes to certain jump scares.
It was fine. I was like right by the speaker.
Yeah, for me, like it didn't really do much for that, and also too, like kind of like what you said, kind of like the world building wasn't really there too. Like they kind of just threw us in with these two characters and they barely touched shit on what the fuck was happening, and it just seemed kind of like they just need to get to this point of the movie or this certain location. That was a coincidence. There's a lot of coincidences in this fucking movie. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the whole lore or the whole backstory of this demonic thing of this after this couple, and it just kind of like it seemed like again something that could have been done or taken care of in like a half hour or something. You know what I mean? Like this did not need to be stretched to. Or
you could have given a fuck and like actually tried to make it
or
scary.
Actually given a fuck. Yeah.
Like I said, it does look like a rip off Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
Like even to like the like the thing coming after them, the town not knowing what it is, like even that, like they didn't know what the creeper was in Jeepers Creepers. Yeah. Even the psychic lady, she was just like, oh, I don't know if it's a demon or a devil. I don't know what it is, And that was part of the, what is it? You didn't have to know, but there's this big creepy thing that's after us, and we know it kind of looks like a guy, but it kind of doesn't. And here, they didn't even try to like scare you with the story yet. Nothing was scary about this movie. It was all, and I expected this to be a jump scare movie. I was actually looking forward to it. Yeah. Because I like stupid jump scary movies. If you just pulled off like a carnival ride, So I was willing to just have some good fun with the jump scares. But even those were weak as shit. Yeah. Even though you can see them coming a mile away, fine. But you're not like executing it like proper at all. Like it's half-assed. The whole fucking movie's half-assed.
A little bit.
And I guess I shouldn't expect it too much, but I at least expected, some fucking jump scares. I think this thing's rated R, and I have no idea why it's rated R.
Oh, for sure.
There's a couple little gory parts, but like
they could.
This movie sucks, and I feel like you could have really milked it for the PG-13 bucks. Get the 13-year-olds in there to go watch a fucking
like the teenagers or something to go watch them. This is a dumb fucking movie. And
it's really stupid,
and it's not even like to be fully like mean about it. It is like, it's just a dumb fucking movie. It's a simple premise, simple characters, simple like fucking like just incline and a simple climax, and that's it. Like it's a one and done. Dust off your hands and then move on to the next fucking thing. Like there's really like no depth to any of this. Nothing to the lore, nothing to the characters. It just kind of just seemed like, okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on. The typical people don't believe you, or they do believe the story, and then once they see it, and then they try to fucking save themselves, and then that's it. Like, and then it's so fucking good from there, and that's it. Like, it's nothing
you can
really.
do something cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a basic ass story and fucking make it scary, but
Obsession.
But
fucking simple story, and they just fucking they made it awesome.
They didn't give a fuck. I hated the people. I thought they didn't have chemistry. This whatever, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the fuck they are. Typical bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, well, that was Passenger. I don't want to rag on it too much if you want to go see it, but that was just our experience. You might like it.
Yeah.
I'm easy to please when it comes to this shit, and I hated it. And Mandalorian and Grogu's sweet. Please go see it.
For sure, yes.
I think it's going to do just fine. I think it was a great time. Yeah, just a nice little adventure film. And it's definitely the winner of our rock hard double feature, quickie, whatever the fuck we're doing.
Double feature.
Double feature. But this is a quickie too. We're in and out.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna spoil shit. But anyway, you got anything else?
No, sir.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you have subscribed, God bless you.
Thank you.
We will never ask, but it means a lot to us. So thank you. And we will see you again on the next one. But for right now, this is Rock Hard.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Doodles.
Fucking toodles.
Later.
Later.